I've always been interested in car building. This is the first car I've actually built. My brother-in-law actually pushed me to build the whole car myself. I was gonna have it done at a shop, but then I started thinking about it more and more, and I was like, you know what, I'll just give it a shot. I think I can do better than most shops out there, and it actually turned out to be an extremely quality car. So I had an Audi TT. It came into a whole bunch of problems and it was really expensive to fix, and I bought this car. I've been working on this vehicle. I've had it for 4 years. I've been working on it for all of those 4 years, buying small parts at first and then buying bigger things and bigger things from there. The car was riding too high, and so I decided to get suspension done. I studied suspension and decided on KW V3s. I always wanted to get the best quality products that I could get for it. Things to make it feel premium like the Audi did. So I have not done anything to the engine on this car yet, just because I ran out of money doing too much with the body and the paint and the wheels and everything. But I do plan on putting an LS3 in it in the future with the Tremec T56 and all kinds of stuff. I was really concerned about quality on this car, so I made sure to get all authentic parts. One of the biggest pieces of the car, obviously, is the Rocket Bunny version 2 kit. And I have that right here, and I had to make sure that the fitment was just perfect on this body line right here. And I also have a full custom splitter that I made myself. It is based off the Rocket Bunny version 2 splitter. However, this one is actually chassis mounted and fully attached to the car. A big part of this build was to make sure that I got the wheels that I wanted for my entire life. These are the dream wheels, the TE37Vs. I decided to get 10.5 wide inch by 18 wheels on the front and then 18 by 11 on the rears. Modify the frame a little bit back here. I didn't do anything dangerous like cut it though. I was able to bend it back far enough to where this big 275 in the front clears. So one of the most important things on the car was the choice of paint color. The car was originally gray, and unfortunately I don't have a paint booth. I couldn't paint the car myself, but I did have it professionally done at a shop out here called Auto Image 360. It looks different in every light that you throw it in. Sometimes it can look really bright and vibrant, and other times it can look like almost like a gray. I love it, I love it. I also went with Downstar hardware for my fender flare hardware. I went with the black beauty washers and the silver bolts to go with that, and I have those all throughout here. There's a huge aftermarket for these cars, including dozens of different taillights that you can get. But I decided to go with the Tom's original taillights. They look the most original in my opinion. They look the classiest. In an attempt to keep a high quality build going, I also used Racing shift knob right on the top here, as well as the reverse lockout. It's much more premium than the shift knob that came with the car, which was just plastic, as well as this reverse lockout. And now when you hit it, it's nice and quality and it feels strong, like it's gonna last for 1,000 years. So I actually had to lease this to afford it at first. But I knew I was going to buy it out at the end of the lease, so I started modifying it from day one, and it just grew from there. I bought parts, bought wheels, I drifted it into a few curbs and stuff like that, and it forced me to buy new parts, and so that's how it came about.